Hello. How's it going, Ken? Hello. It's going good. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. We're here, Cape Breton diver, Ken Jardine, instructor at Scuba Tech in Sydney.
And Mark Butop of the Nervous Wreck Dive Club here in Sydney.
That's right.
And we have kind of an interesting show for you this week. It's a little off the beaten path for scuba diving, but it does involve diving.
Yeah, we got a couple of different things happening on today's show. In the Tech Talk, we're talking about GPS, which is Global Positioning Systems.
Yeah.
And I'll talk more about that in a few seconds. But our on location thing is something that the Nervous Wreck Club did. Myself and Ken Martell sort of set it up, and Lawrence here, but believe it or not, of us went skydiving. So,
with scuba gear?
Oh, no, just parachuting, yeah, that's right, parachuting, but it's something that the dive club did, and it's things that Cape Breton divers do, so the footage was so interesting, we thought that we would introduce you to it.
That's right, and you think that is different than scuba diving. Wait till you see what we also have for you. Should we tell them?
We'll wait until after the parachuting.
Okay.
The segment, it'll blow you away. It's going to blow you away. Especially, we're shooting this in October. Halloween's coming. You'll see what we mean. But first we're going to have a Tech Talk rather on a GPS, which is Global Positioning System. I bought one this year for my boat for relocating. Well, for one thing, for getting back to whatever harbor I left from, but also for relocating some dive sites.
Exactly, and these are fantastic.
Yeah.
They're accurate.
Yeah, I know in ground search and rescue, you guys have done some trials on them and that sort of thing, and they work off satellites and that. Anyway, we're going to roll the tape on the Tech Talk on GPS, and then we'll come back and get y'all out for a little skydive. We'll roll them. Hi, welcome back to Tech Talk. We're in the thriving metropolis of Sydney, right downtown at Scuba Tech. And the topic right now is Global Positioning Systems, better known as GPS. All right. For divers to locate various dive locations, if we're using dive boats, such as my 28-foot boat that I have for doing dive charters, GPS is invaluable, really. It helps us a lot to get exactly to our site. This is a GPS unit, Global Positioning Unit. Right now, it is looking at those satellites. Okay? Because I'm indoors, it's not picking them up real good. It's trying to lock onto them. You go outside and in a very short few minutes, it locks right onto them. What you can do is, there are two ways of setting up something with your GPS. One is, I can be here, where I'm at now in the shop, and I can preset it. For example, if I want to go right to the foghorn at the entrance to Manadoo Harbor, better known as Manadoo Passage here, I can take my nautical chart. From the top, I can get my northings in degrees, minutes, and seconds, which, if I use this point here, I run a calendar up, and I get it up here. And I can also, from the margin, I can get my westings in degrees, minutes, and seconds, which I've already done, and I've come up with a position. There is a number which corresponds to that spot on the chart, right there. So, in a GPS unit, I can go to my waypoint menu, and I can select something called Create Waypoint, and I just plug in the coordinates, and I can punch in the name of it, then punch in my 59 degrees, 49 minutes, 18 seconds north, 46 degrees, 00 minutes, 4 seconds west. Once that's plugged into my global positioning system, I have numerous screens that I can use. My favorite is called a go-to, and I can just tell it that I want to go to one of those places. Like if I want to go to Lewisburg, it'll tell me my degrees, the distance away it is, and depending on the navigational screen I want to use, there's a little road here if I'm sailing along in my boat, and if I deviate from my course, it'll have a little arrow that tells me which way to go. There's one here, it's called a track, and it has a whole lot of different points, plus it has a little road map there. It just shows you how to go. It's really childproof. In fact, I've had my 14-year-old nephew actually sailing my boat with this on there. All right. The other way of doing it is, if I'm here right now, if I go in my front yard, I can just hit Save Position. So I can actually go to a place, save where I am if I find something interesting, or if I'm trying to find something, as long as I can find a position on a chart, get my longitude and latitudes, I can plug it in. Global Positioning System, they're actually quite inexpensive now. $400 to $600 will get you into them, and they're a great help. There's a lot of recreational divers that are using them. Very simple, read the book, and there you go. Anyway, until next time, that's it. Ken Jardine for Tech Talk, Cape Breton Diver. Have fun underwater.
Sure beats the old ways of trying to locate spots, eh?
Yeah, you just go out and sort of look at that rock over there. I think we were here somewhere.
Yeah, probably not. Move it over a little bit more. Let's try this. And then you get in the water and you're way off the mark.
Yeah. While that was running, folks, I think Mark pointed out, I may have misspoke myself as to which was northings and which was my westings in longitude and latitude. But anyway, the idea is that once you get your coordinates off your chart, you plug it in, you can get something 1,000 miles away, and that GPS will take you within feet.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's what is it, 50 or 100 feet or something like that?
There's a programmed error that's into it because it's running from satellites which are maintained by the United States military, and they have a programmed error that's in them so that other military people can't use them. But really, for our purposes, for the purposes of a recreational diver, it's extremely accurate.
Yeah, it's the same with us in the on-ground search teams.
And it doesn't get screwed up by a lot of other things that the old NORAD system was subject to, where you had to have so many towers. You're going to have a good view of your satellites no matter what, really, so it works out pretty well. But anyway, the next thing we did was we did that we said we would do rather for this show is show you a little bit of parachuting. Now, aircraft use GPS. That's what it was developed for originally, I believe, actually. But we went down to Stewiacke, which is about a 3.5-hour drive from the Sydney area, and we went with Skydiving Unlimited. We took a one-day skydiving course, and then we got to jump out of an airplane from 3,500 feet. Well, we're going to roll the footage. I did a little bit of an intro here on the aircraft and a little bit of procedural stuff on parachuting. Remember, these are all divers, scuba divers, that were doing this parachuting thing. That's why we tied in with the show. It was so interesting that we just thought
the show is Cape Breton Divers.
That's right, and this is one of the things we did. So here we are with a little bit of skydiving, folks. Hi, I'm in the cockpit of our Cessna 182, which is a single-engine, fixed-wing, high-wing aircraft, actually, and we're going to have a pilot, a jump master, and 2 jumpers in this rather small space here. It's quite an old plane, but it's been virtually rebuilt. It has a new motor put in last year. The finish on the outside has been totally stripped down and redone. Aircraft aren't like cars and that sort of thing. In that, after, say, 5 or 10 years, most cars are gone. Aircraft are around a lot longer. They're built a lot stronger. They're a lot more expensive. Pretty simple stuff. It's not like you might see me wearing this flight suit. This is my old military flight suit. I flew in a 233 jet, which were, at the time, about 10 years older than I was. I was in my late 20s. And this thing here is a little bit older than that. However, it has all the gauges that pretty much any commercial airline would have. You have an artificial horizon. Vertical speed tells how fast you're climbing or descending. Altimeter, airspeed. This little bubble thing here, you don't use that for figuring out if your patio deck is level. That's kind of if you're yanking and banking as we used to call it, making turns. They've taken out the second set, because this type plane a lot of times has dual controls, and you can see the pedals here, the rudder pedals are connected. There's also connections, a second set for the yoke. This is for turning and for climbing and diving. But they've taken that out to make room for all the parachuters, and we jump out the door. The thing that's going to happen is something like this. We'll be in here with the parachutes on, and we'll have another person sitting behind me to one side, another parachuter here, and the jump master is going to be right in front of me. When he says get ready, I have to get up onto my left foot. He takes my pilot parachute out, and he's holding it. I don't even get to pull the ripcord, okay? So he's got my pilot chute in his hand, opens the door. Air pressure holds this door in the upright position. Then he'll tell me to get ready. At which point, I get myself nice and stable, come forward, and I get my left foot out. Get my hand on here. Don't forget, we're going 85 miles an hour at this point. I get up straight, right foot on the sill, reach back, give him a nod that I'm happy. I don't lose my hat. Alright? He nods and I'm happy, and he'll say, go. When he says go, I just gently step. You don't jump. You just step out. I'm looking at the wingtip at this point, so when I step out, the plane's moving away. I still look at it. I do an arch, back like this, and I have to start yelling all kinds of neat stuff. And then my chute will deploy behind me, and within about 5 seconds, I should have a fully open canopy above my head. And at that point, I do a control check, where I steer right, steer left, try my brakes. These things have actual braking power, and I can actually fly it around in the sky. And I'm going to be landing, there's an X in the field, just over here, a couple yards. There's no skydiver there, they're running like worms caught in the light when you look at night crawlers, they're just running away out there. And we're all going to kick in, I think, $2 each and see who hits dead center of the X. I'm going for the $2. I want my money. But I'm sure that everyone's going to jump because the $140 that we all kicked in is not refundable. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to jump. Uh-oh, what do we have here? That's what we're waiting for 2 days for. It's a blue sky. So I think we're going to go down now. We're going to see if we can find some guy that has a rough idea how to start this sucker up. We're going to kick the tires, light the fires, and go jump out of some perfectly good aircraft. Follow me. Oh yeah. There you go. So you can use signals anywhere. That's right. Just as lots of realization can work just as well. Now, we had the same on this once. Ken Martello, okay, Ken works at ECVC actually. He's doing a little shooting for us there. Lawrence was sitting behind me. I got to be the first person to jump over the roof. We did our ground school on the first day. Somebody's got to check it out, sir. Yeah, a functional check, yeah. You just hope that if mine opens, that the same person back there is like that. We climbed up to 3,500 feet, and there I got point. And it happened so fast, Mark, that it's incredible. I think that happened. We'll have another weapon in case. How much free jumping? 7 hours at least. Yeah. They go through like emergency procedures. You have 3 backup systems. You could be asleep and it'll open stuff. Just don't. You can see me doing a couple of turns there. That's probably a control check. And there's some very definite things. It's like in Cuba. You ask yourself a question, you can't say yes, then you go this way. If you do say yes, then you say you have to have a decision tree until we get to another junction. It's yes or no, you can still drive it accordingly. So you'll see here that I start turning. Almost the orange jump. I don't know. I think my straps are a little loose in the ship, so it's just crazy in my body. But you can steer that thing just like basically. You just pull on either one of your risers, and it turns what's a formula of the shoe. Oh, the old World War II round thing, the donut. Okay, here I'm coming in here, and I'm heading for the X, and brake. Stand up. Then I pull on the right cord, and I crunched it. I did hit the X dead center. You know what, Lawrence is the only guy that actually paid me the $2. So, Martell, if you're out there, how are you on the X, Lawrence? Lawrence is about 15 feet from the X. This is Lawrence coming in here, and he jumped right behind me. That's because you didn't have a GPS, correct? There we go. You're coming in here, you're going at a speed of roughly 15 to 20 miles an hour. Great, okay? And there is another marker that you use to line yourself up for your ascent, or your descent rather. And like I say, once you judge yourself to be about 15 feet above ground, so that brakes, and it slows you right down. And there, Lawrence left a little print of his better to go. This is the instructor going here, this is not Lydia. See the difference in speed of him coming in there? You look at the size of his chute. It's maybe a third the size of ours. Okay. That'd be Lydia coming in. Line us up for another one, Bob. Her chute is much, much larger. Line us up for a second, dude. What is the difference? Well, his is aerobatic parachute. Ours are training chutes. Okay. And you're going to fall a lot slower. your turns are going to be a lot lazier, but you have a lot more control. Now, this is the second group here. This is Ken coming in here. Ken's up next to me. Let me go to 10. Okay, and where? Yeah. Oh, that wasn't bad. Good one. You pull on one, let the other one go, and then class. But you see, we get so trained out, we forget to do the right procedure. If the wind had picked up there, if you're draining across the ground, we've had that happen too. This is Ken's friend. Yeah, she lined it up good too. Jennifer, that's her name, right? Feet together. Ready to play. That's not bad though. You consider what's happening to you. It's pretty good. This is Jamie here. He hung up. Yeah, he hung up a little bit too loud. You heard that with the roof here. Also, we have a receiver, a radio receiver, on a pack, and there's a guy on the ground with a transmitter, and he's talking to you, telling you to turn this way and turn that way. Okay. It is a riot. That's excellent. Super. You've never done that, have you? No, no thanks either. No? I do rock rappelling, I do mountain climbing and that. Yeah, I've done that too. Aussie style for rock rappelling is you go face down. Yeah, face down, and you literally walk down the face of the cliff. Yeah. I've done that, but at least I'm tied on to something. Here, you're not. Oh, thanks. Now, we promised you a surprise. Cuba. Mark and I and a whole bunch of other nervous wrecks went to Cuba in the spring, and we get into something totally incredible. It's called a bat cave. We're going to roll the footage. You got to see it. We're going to explain it. We'll just roll it, talk it through. This is unreal. You want to see something National Geographic style? This is great. Okay, Mark, what do we got happening here? This is our version of Halloween. Yeah, National Geographic Explorer. Well, we're just at the mouth of that cave at that point. Yeah, we went down this path. It's about a 10-minute walk from the road, I guess. Exactly. And right now there's a few bats you're seeing on the ceiling of the cave. No big deal. You can see I'm going through. There's Louis Simpson. Yeah. We're going through a small opening, and I believe there's a map. Very narrow. Very narrow. Is that the map? There's a map on there? Okay. I kind of bopped my head here. And right where you see the word start there, that's where we came into the cave. Anything you see is sand in the orange there, and then the yellow line is the route we had to follow. We end up actually in the water in the cave. Yeah, once you go through that small opening that we were just going through, right here, you're going to come to a bit of a beach. Right. You had to sort of crawl here. What I did was, as you recall, Marky, I took the video camera and put it in the dive housing. And very few people have any photographs, let alone video, of the bat caves, and you'll see why in a few minutes. Everyone had to leave their cameras here in this outer area. And, okay, see the bats now? Now people are thinking, wow, look at all the bats. You ain't seen nothing. This is the outer chamber. You haven't seen anything yet. Now we're going to enter the water, walk down. The water is, well, I'm 6 feet and the water was up to my chest. So you're in about 4.5 feet of water. We were smart. You can tell the people that are not divers, they're wearing regular street shoes, and not the divers all have wetsuit boots on. That's right. Yeah. That's right. And the water was rather cool in that cave. In the cave, yeah, you got the sun heating it, I guess. But it comes right out from the ocean there, and if I had known, I would have worn my tuna. That would have been ideal. Yeah, it would have been perfect. You and I both. Yeah. I'm not much different. I have my hat on my head. And the hat on. And we didn't explain it very well to us. You can see what set you're wearing the Go for Gold t-shirt. The Go for Gold t-shirt? Yeah. There's sponsors there for the Go for Gold. And then you can see here, this overhang, you actually end up having to duck your head right under water to get through here. It was quite interesting going through this, because if the water was perfectly calm, there was about a foot between the water and the top of the cage. Yeah, the arch tunnel right there. Yeah. Now this is the inner rays were coming in. So this is the inner cave here, folks. And this water is coming straight from the ocean. I think there's a shot here of the. I'll be showing a shot in a few seconds of the water. You can see right out into the ocean. There are literally thousands of bats. Oh yeah. They just kept on coming. At one spot here, they're going to flash our lights into another part of the cave.
and they're just going to be flying, coming out at
And
it.
they're just winging past your ears now. Did the audio pick up the back, the save of the bats very well? Yeah, let's have a listen to that. There we are coming out through the other passage, Mark, where we have to get through.
Exactly. It kind of gives it a little bit more of an effect if we keep the video or the audio running on this.
Yeah.
Let's pump it up again.
They're coming from other chambers that are above the main chambers, down through little tunnels at the back of the flying through. You watch here, Marky. I think you remember what happened here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the ocean out through there. I had in my head what I was going to do if one of the suckers grabbed me. I had it all figured out. You know what happened there?
Somebody just got the bat landed.
Yeah, the bat landed right on my shoulder and dug his little claws in, so I just did the underwater. I just stay on the ground line as he can. But this is the back end of the tunnel. This is taking us back with it. You end up back where you started, basically. Exactly. Here's what was awesome. Here's the stuff we did. We had dove that morning, and we went and did the bat cave in the afternoon. I think it was Edgar took us, wasn't it?
Edgar was the one that took us. He didn't tell us a whole lot about it. He kind of left it to us, so we wouldn't be, so we'd have a good surprise, I guess.
Yeah. Now, these people that were with us, a lot of them were just going on vacation there from other parts of Canada. And we don't get a lot of Americans there in the border. Anyways, most of these people got copies of the tape. One girl, she gave me some money, and I came back, and I made a copy for her, and I mailed it to her in British Columbia, where she was from, and we ended up right back where we started again. But this is the stuff we showed. We had this back at the hotel, didn't we? They put that right through the whole...
They pump it through the whole TV system.
Yeah, they have a closed-circuit TV system in the hotel, and they ran it right back through the whole system, and the other hotel guests had a great time watching that. And I think his excursions to that caves were booked pretty solid after that.
That kind of built up the interest.
Yeah, it was really something. Not for everybody. Not everybody likes little flying mice, but...
I was surprised Colleen went through there.
Yeah, she did great with us.
She had a ball. She wanted to go back again.
All that high-pitched screaming in that, you heard that was Mark.
Water's cold, you know.
There you go. One thing at least, there's one thing, I don't know why Mark was screaming, because of everybody there, Mark had the least to worry about because they got nothing to get tangled in, right? I got a little bit they're going to get in my hair.
I think the lamps here in the studio are getting...
Making my brain, that's my buddy
done again.
What is coming up, Marky, for future shows here?
Future shows, next week we're going to Green Island at the mouth of Louisburg Harbor.
Oh, right, yeah. That's kind of neat because I think that footage is a day and a night, the same site.
I believe so.
I did a dive in the afternoon and then did a night dive.
Yep.
So that footage of
just to let people know, the reason I'm not in a lot of these dives is I have a bit of a neck injury.
You had a bad summer this year.
Yeah, I haven't been in the water at all this year, so Ken has been, between Ken and Lawrence, they've been taking all this footage. I'm just keeping a chair warm here for this season. But
that's all right. We'll get you underwater anyway. We've got some more great dives coming up. I hope you'll be able to join us for future shows. Until then, I'm Ken Jardine from Scuba Tech in Sydney.
And I'm Mark Boutot from the Nervous Wreck Dive Club here in Sydney.
Thanks for joining us on Cape Breton Diver, and we'll see you underwater.
And the banana was in that show the whole time.
I've left it there for 2 minutes. I was waiting for somebody to notice it.